All right, first questions. It's just integration between 1 to 3, 3x squared plus 2x dx. You should know how to do this. Did you guys get it right?
No.
I don't know. 34?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the closest one.
Second question, you had to do it in a piecewise function. So you're going to say x squared over x when x is greater than 0. Safia?
I got mystery.
Or x squared over negative x when x is less than 0. So basically just absolute value x graph. Now I can always graph it and I'll find the area under the curve. Anytime I absolute value, I always try to graph it. In this case, I graph it. I find out there's one small triangle on the right and big triangle on the left. I find out area of the triangles. Yeah. But do you understand it? You should ask questions.
How'd you do it? Yeah, I'm not going to.
Rebuff.
Yeah.
Pay attention. You got it right?
Yeah, I got it right.
Okay. Norman, you got it right? Can I move on? That's a brave.
No, can you explain it actually? Just one more time.
Sure.
Can't you just do two integrals?
You can do two integral, but I don't like to do integral. I just like to find area under the curve. This is a 4, this is a 4. This is a 2, this is a 2. Because this side is x, this one's a negative x. I can figure out the area of this. It's just two triangles. Why does a sofa come up? I don't like this question, and it's causing me confusion.
I got it right. Period. And I guessed and I got it right. It ended up working out for me. I got it right. Wait, you said it was confusing, but you didn't even explain it. Can I explain it? I don't like it. It moved on.
I don't like it. I'll move on.
Oh my God.
I only go over important questions. I don't think that question is that important. Huh? I know. Huh? I'm vegetarian. But I love gummy bears. I'm not that picky of vegetarian. I'm not gonna be like, okay, this I cannot eat cake because there was egg in there. Huh?
Oh, yeah. He hates Hindus.
Rebuff. You got this question?
4. No, I got it wrong.
Yep. Related rate. You got it right. Good job. They give you a volume equation. They don't have to give you.
Oh, I forgot the R squared. Instead of R squared, I just wrote R. No. I wrote R squared when I was writing the formula out, and then when I did 10, I did 10 squared is equal to 10.
What? You know, shooting for 5. But more, you're not going to affect anything. Because I've never gotten anything less than 4. Never.
Okay, 5. A particle moving is under time stress is completely different. So,
That's
number 5, a particle moving along straight line. It's just integration between 1 to 3 t squared. I don't know the answer to that. I think maybe it's 26 over 3.
Oh, that fixed.
This one's a fundamental theorem of calculus, just plug in and you got a table. I love the table question. You don't have to do.
For real.
Um,
Are you gonna just look at it? Oh, I feel like I got this one. Can you go back
Slopio.
up? Go back up, please. Four or negative?
Julia, isn't there more Portuguese in Florida than ever? I feel like there's a lot of Portuguese.
Everywhere. I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad I moved to California first and then here. Because if I moved here, I wouldn't have learned English as well as I do now.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody just speak Portuguese,
Everybody can speak Portuguese.
and they just stick with Portuguese. They don't care about English.
That's why I'm so glad I moved to California first. Because the only kids in my especially my school, the only kids who spoke Portuguese with me and
Okay, so number 6. Any question? No, it's good. Okay, 7. Shh. This one's not good. Okay, so the y0. What is the y0? Y0 is like f of 0. If it's greater than 2, it's like f of x. It's like y is greater than 2 at 0. So what happened is they will go down like this. They will plateau into 2. When limits of y go to infinity, so that's going to go toward 2 according to the slope field. Does that make sense? Imagine you have a boat right here, right? And this is going to flow along the curve. And that's going to eventually reach 2 when it reach infinity. And what if the boat is between 0 to 2? Between 0 and 2. It eventually flow to 2 as well. But what if it's less than 2? It's going to negative infinity, actually. So therefore 3 is wrong.
Oh, because the other one is I see why. Why is it not working?
Imagine you have a boat below the x-axis. It's going to go toward negative infinity.
Oh, negative.
It's not going to 2. Stop you, put your phone away. Number 8. Number 8 is okay? For me, I like to change your boundary between 10 and 2, guys. Because the question with u substitution usually change your boundaries. So I get used to just change your boundary and just do it in terms of u. I do not do integration of u and then get x and then do it in terms of u. I just stick with everything in terms of u. This one, make sure you do algebra first.
Oh.
Then I do u prime over u.
I got this right, but I kind of guessed it after I told certain thing.
You do not guess.
Like I was in between a couple.
This question is tricky because the answer choice is there. You probably got an answer says -2 natural log cosine of x plus c. But the problem is the answer choice is there because -2 can become power. And cosine of x to the -2 power is equal to secant square. Did you guys get that?
Yes. I think it.
Yeah, I do. Changing it to
You have to change your sine cosine because, or you can memorize integration of tangent of x is negative natural log cosine of x. Number 11. Concave downward. It has to be decreasing at an increasing rate. So you see all the numbers decreasing, you can eliminate A and D very easily because they're decreasing by a constant rate. One is by 4, one's by 2. So A and D is bad. But you see that 8, 6, and 2, you can see that's a concave up. 8, 3, and 2 is not. It's not, it's concave upwards. The same thing, C and E are same thing. So B is the only choice that's correct. Safia, do you have any questions? Kind of zone out.
Yeah, I kind of zoned out, but aren't A and B just similar?
So they are crossed out.
Wait, so how come you crossed out A?
Because they decrease by a constant rate. It's not concave downward. It's constant, it's a linear.
But that's the same as B.
B is not. B is decreasing 2 and then decreasing 4.
Oh.
B is decreasing faster. So if you graph it, it's going to go steeper faster. And it's going to curve this way. So it's concave upwards. It's not concave downwards. Same thing as numbers, letter C and E. Nicholas, you getting this or no? Or you didn't do it probably.
What?
Did you do them? Uh-huh. I mean no. You will see it on the test on Saturday. You gotta show up, Nicholas. 8 to 12. Or Friday afternoon. Rebuff, give him a right.
I can go in you live. Okay, look. If the school is here, I live here. And he lives there. I'll get it right. Like, I would be here, but I have to go like this. Yes, David.
David Hanshaw?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got 2 ways to do it. The second way is a lot longer. The first way is shorter, but the first way is understand when they equation tangent to each other, they have the same output. So when x is equal to -2, the y value is always equal to 2. So I set that equation equal to 2 because they met each other. They equal to each other. You can do it either way. So I did it for second way as well. They set slope equal to each other, but you should always set output equal to each other first before the slope, because slope is much harder. You have to take a derivative right, and you have to set that equal to that. K is still gonna get 3, but it's so much work. Number 13, Riemann sum. You should know how to do Riemann sum. Riemann sum, any Riemann sum, it should be S tier because you're gonna see one in FRQ and you see one in multiple choice. FRQ is worth 2 points. You have to know right and left and midpoint trapezoid. Also including initial conditions. You also give me a candy wrapper.
There's a rapper?
I throw it away. I'm like, why should you give me a candy wrapper? You're a candy thrower. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. But it's okay. Thank you though. Yeah. No, you have the Vincent face.
No.
You have the Vincent face. I was like, oh, she should Vincent.
We just feel bad.
It's like early because of the. I don't know how to.
All right. Shh. 14 is kind of hard. Anybody got 14?
Oh, maybe.
No.
Wait, hold on. Yes. Oh, I got it right.
Now, 14 is kind of hard because they say it has a vertical asymptote, right? If you have vertical asymptote, you got few options. You got like something like this and like this, right? So this is increasing and decreasing, but they say derivative is always positive. So it has to be this way. It has to be increasing and increasing. It has to be that way. So only one that qualify, it's going to be 2 from the left is going to positive infinity. 2 from the right, it should be negative infinity. So this should be negative infinity. 2 should be does not exist. So 3 is only 1.
I got that one right, Mr. Ye.
But did you understand it though?
For the most part.
If you just guess C is the right answer, but
No, because I crossed off 1 and 2, and number 3 was the only one left, and I couldn't choose. None of them are right.
Oh,
so-
okay. So 15. You not only had to figure out what's the right answer, you had to figure out why the other answer are wrong. Can you tell me why answer A are wrong? Well, it could be maximum and
Or it could be
minimum. Yep.
It's just the
The
zero.
horizontal tangent, it could be like this or like this. Right? So it could be both. So it could be maximum, minimum here. For B, it could be what?
The prime of x is less than 0, so it's like the number line stuff.
So that is actually minimum, not a maximum. That's for sure minimum. C is same as A, it could be maximum. So A and C is a pretty repeated statement. D is the only one that's correct because decreasing, increasing, that has a minimum. Yep, that's absolutely correct. This is first derivative test. E is not correct because concave down. Karate Kid. That it's a maximum. But it has to have 2 more conditions. Maximum, it has to be f prime of 3 is equal to 0 and f double prime of 3 is less than 0 in order to be a maximum. But in this case, they say minimum is automatic wrong. So you can make those statements correctly, you are like a badass. Why? Because you're level 5. You can make each wrong statement correctly. You can say, nope, that's wrong. If I change this, it will be right. Maximum or minimum? Minimum. Maximum or minimum? And that last one, it has to be f prime of 3 is equal to 0, as well as other things. Everybody should got a graphing question right. Raghav, your favorite question now?
I got it right.
It's becoming your favorite, right?
Yeah.
The graphing. I know you used to hate it. You used to be dreadful. You asked Matthew, how do you understand this? Daniel, explain to me. I see you like do it over and over, but now you start getting it. Once you get it, it's really hard to lose it. Martin, do you want me to go over it?
Wait, can you go over it now?
So for me, I write down the statement first, and I say integral, that's just fundamental theorem in calculus, right? I take a derivative. This one's going to go 0, so g prime of x equal to f of x. G double prime of x equal to f prime of x. So then I'm just looking at a G double prime of x. Well, G double prime of x equal to f prime of x. This f prime is negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative. You want it from concave up to concave down? It's 5. You got it?
Oh.
This question will occur again next on a 2 question later, I think. Oh, this question again. Look at where the zero slope is. -2, 1. Boom, boom. Negative, positive, positive. So only one that fulfill that is A. This is the S level. This has always happened. This happened in multiple questions, multiple ways. This is fundamental theorem of calculus. This is A tier. Do I need to go over this one? Huh?
Yeah.
Who says yes? Okay. Then you guys say it louder.
Me.
Thank you. Jeez. All right. So anytime I see the boundary is x, I'm gonna assume that this is g of t. Why g of t? Because I'm gonna integrate it. I'm gonna take a derivative, right? So that becomes big G of x minus big G of 0 minus big G of x, right? I'm gonna take a derivative. So I'm gonna take a derivative after this. That's gonna be small g of 0 times 0, which is gone away, minus g of x times 1. So negative g of x. So remember this is a u, but we're gonna plug in x now, so it's gonna be here. Negative. The answer is you didn't plug in x, not u. So -1 over 1 plus x squared.
Why is it negative again?
Because there's a minus on here. F of b minus f of a. 19, very difficult question. Everybody got it right? It's 0.31. You can after school. Yeah, you can just drive around it and come back to park here. But I don't think now, because the bus, they will come in this way, so they won't let you get in.
I'll be at Walmart.
You're gonna go Walmart?
I'll be parking there. I don't wanna. I forgot my bag.
Walmart, yeah, park it near Subway. So all you gotta do is walk, huh?
You want Subway?
No, I already have my unhealthy meal. I don't need a healthy meal. Thank you though. Okay, so there's questions here. You got this one? Okay, that's a hard question. Yeah, you might score a 4.
When you mentioned that you Martine, he disrespected me.
You might.
No, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. It's just the time, like you said.
Did you get your new phone yet?
No, I have to pay for it.
No,
No,
bro.
that'll pay.
Oh, no,
It was, but then it's like I'll
Nah,
go to that. It's like
I'm sure you that paid after.
if you offer one in advance, you know how there's tax on parking.
Like the day before we
It's
close, I'm pretty much.
for our house, so it's like I don't want to do that either. So I'm just gonna fight myself.
And then I'll get A's.
Just wait.
Where do you work?
Next year's my
Wait,
year.
what?
Do you work?
No, but I'll work in the summer. I'll work.
Like, I just don't care about next year. I care about this year.
This is the work.
Yeah, I know, bro. I'm about to get into Ohio State. That's like the best all you wait.
So what I did is I look at an endpoint, right? And I figure out a slope between endpoints, which is -2. The only time it has this is mean value theorem. So the red part is I'm interested. I'm using equation tangent line based on red part. I have a slope, I have y, I have x.
Could you choose any?
Nope, only that one.
Why?
Because only that one is equal to -2 as a slope.
What does it say that?
It says between endpoints. So I have to use slope of those endpoints. So it's a mean value theorem.
I know that negative is an endpoint.
Because 2 minus 26 is -24. 10 minus -2 is 12. Remember I used this point? Oh no, sorry. This point.
What do you do when you get the -2?
What?
What do we do with the -2?
-2. Once a -2, I know at that point has same slope as the endpoint. So it's equal to 423. I use the equation tangent line. And they say intersect at the y-axis. That means you have to find y-intercept, which is plug in x equal to 0.
But looking at the graph, doesn't it not have the same slope?
Negative 24.
It has same slope. The table told me to have same slope, which is -2.
The slope at -2 is positive,
Oh shit.
right?
So you make it.
How many people are lost here?
I'm lost.
Okay. I found it's a mean value theorem. You know mean value theorem. F of B minus FA over B minus A, right? Use this point. Use this point. Find out the slope, which is this part. It's -2. The only time equal to -2 is this part. This is the equation tangent line. You have an x, y slope. Plug in x equal to 0 because they want to intersect the y-axis at that point. It's like algebra 1, finding. Can I move on? Oh, S tier. Question 20, S tier. Did you got it right? Answer C. Huh? Do you know why this question is S tier? But did you know like how you get to the C?
Depends on how you define it.
If you just Christmas tree because C is the best answer to put down? No. Okay, it's S tier. That means you have to understand every details of it.
Okay, I didn't say I'm a master. I just said I got the question right.
Okay, the question right doesn't mean anything.
Oh, and that's what it looks like. Yeah, bro. You never think of Muslims
Like this?
I like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart who says he did abracadabra. A-B-A-C-A-D-A. Abracadabra. Huh?
Oh, it's finally connecting.
Does this not ever connect for you?
No, you had to plug in on the top first.
I do.
And then,
It still don't connect. Can you explain it?
because you're black. The iPad hates the black people. It's invented by white people. It's black. Did you guys know how to do it? If you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. Huh?
This is the differential equation.
This is a differential equation. Thank you. It says slope of the curve equal to 4xy. What does that mean? Well, almost. dy dx is equal to 4xy. And then first step, it's going to give you 6 points. Why this is S tier? This is God tier. This is like a final tier. This is going to give you like 6 or 7 points on FRQs. This one only worth 1.2 points, but it's FRQ that's going to take you 6 points. Did you separation of variables? Sam, did you know how to separation of variables? You have to separate them. So you get dy over y for x dx in integration. If you don't know how to do this, you're not going to get a 3. If you for sure you know how to do this in every step, you are going to get a 4 or more. Did you do this step? Just this step is going to give you a point on FRQ. Did you integrate both sides? Did you get natural log of y equal to 2x squared plus c? Actually not done yet. How to get y by itself? E both sides. E and natural log cancel. Now this is the final part, the hardest part for student. So realize that c is on the exponent. That means e to the 2x times e to the c. E to the c also known as the c. You're going to be like, why is e to the c? It's like a constant. E to the constant is a number. The number can be rewritten as a big C. So then they're going to plug in initial condition. 0 and 4. You're going to get C is equal to 4. Then the answer is y equal to 4e to the 2x squared. By understanding one question, you can get 1/6 away from a 3. One-sixth. That's very big steps. This is S tier. This is a question that you have to understand. Every steps. So every step is 1 point. This question is S tier, but it's not happen often. So the quality of the question is S tier. But how common this question will show up? It's like a C tier. So the average is about a B or A. I like that hat.
Thank you.
Whose hat was that?
Got my own house.
You look like you're gonna make America great.
Well, I mean, you know me.
Make it what?
Make America great again.
It's okay. He's white.
Can you make America? Yeah, why? Are you saying that?
No, I don't know. It's up to interpretation.
God, Matthew, what do you think? I mean,
So it's fine that you're racist.
it's either you're racist and I'm actually racist.
I'm racist.
Yes, see, it's you can't be racist. Exactly. You have to be one or the other.
You got this one right?
I can be racist. It's better.
It's point of inflection and then
Which
you
is-
get the point of
Are you
inflection.
racist or good at math?
No,
I'm
no,
racist.
They're both the same. So if you're good at math, you're racist. If you're good at both.
Yeah, you can't.
No,
You have to be.
no, you can't be not racist.
Remember the first thing I go to pre-calc last year? I'm like, I'm a racist.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, dang. And he was like, and I remember you saying, oh, if you're ugly, I'll say you're ugly. And I was like,
Yes.
oh my God, let me listen.
That's right.
I thought it was so
I don't know.
I'm the first one who will tell you that.
Who's not
That
racist?
was
Exactly.
really, you were so blunt. I was like, wow, I'm kind of scared. And I'd be asking people, oh my gosh, should I go to this? Should I take Mr. English class? Like, how is he as a teacher? And then I was
What
like,
about-
what? I'm going to take a class.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You were trying to make me
I
take a
gotta
block. And I was like, I'm not doing 2 periods of math. Like, it's my senior year.
Oh, black is stupid.
Yeah, I don't like to.
Dude, that's out of context.
Any question on 22? K problem. I like K problems, but doesn't mean they will show up on AP exam. But it's good questions. So 2K equal to pi over 2. Why is 2K equal to pi over 2? I just need to find out when sine equal to 1. Sine equal to 1 is 2 pi over 2. So therefore 2K is equal to pi over 2. You had to know a little bit of trick. But they won't give you something too crazy.
0, 0. Mark it close up.
No, I'm gonna stop get packet. Packet 5 is pretty hard. Packet 6 is harder.
I'm harder.
Give me another one. If I gotta take it on Friday,
Bro, on Saturday,
not embarrass myself.
We're gonna start doing FRQ tomorrow.
I'm the hardest person. Dude, I don't know. Oh, I'm up $1.
Down.
Jeez. What you got? What you got into? I bought $70 worth of Tesla and $20.
Why are you doing it right now? There's a bunch of things there. Why are you
I didn't buy it now. I bought it right now. We're learning now.
Yeah, that's still bad. I pulled out like 2 weeks ago.
I never pull out.
Silicon Valley is lab.
It's the cousin.
Drew, you just have
If you invest something, just leave it there. If you're truly investing,
That's the worst advice ever.
huh?
You have to pull it out sometimes. Lose money and feel okay.
No. So Warren Buffett is different. Like
If you never pull out,
the government has to buy it.
there's a lady of Kathy Wood. Kathy Wood invests a lot of company. End up all the company went down like crazy. Now what Warren Buffett does is he go in to look at evaluation of a company. He doesn't look for the hype of a company.
What company should I buy?
He doesn't buy Tesla.
And then what stock should I buy?
But he doesn't buy. But you know how one share of Berkshire is $320,000.
Yeah, I wanna listen to I wanna
His son buy his stock and sold his stock at around 40, age 40, and he told his son, "Don't sell the stock because whatever I buy is always gonna be inflated. It's always gonna going up." So Warren Buffett beat all kind of things. Like if you go look at a strategy from Warren Buffett, when you look up a company, he invests in the long term. Now, did he ever sell? Yeah, he sold sometimes when he see the financial statements start have some problems, and then that's when he sold.
You're saying never. Wait, should I buy his company, Berkshire Hathaway?
Berkshire, if you buy it 10 years ago, just look at a Berkshire 10 years ago.
Well, the Class A stocks are worth like this price back.
Huh?
The Class A Berkshire Hathaway is like $100,000.
Yeah, I know.
But like they have.
They have Class B though. You can buy Class B.
Is it like
No, the guy just famous by investing.
you can do like the thing where you bet on how much money a company.
What people usually do is gambling,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. No,
and they always lose money.
That's what they did in the Big Short. They did
I need like a penny stock and fleeing.
Okay, 23. Do you guys got 23?
Yeah, I got 23. I thought they got rid of these type of questions this year.
No, they don't.
You get a different type.
I remember when I was taking biochemistry in UF. All the question, there's a 60 question multiple choice. None of the question are which statement is true. Is they provide two true statement, 3 false statement. They say which one is true. 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 2 and 4. By the time you take that test, at the end of the test, you're completely drained.
Have you started studying?
Too much.
Like,
Okay. So I should learn something new from Anthony today. Shh. So I said to everybody, I kind of disagree with this question. I think statement 3 should have said C is between A and B in order to work. But Anthony Nguyen from second period says, no, that's not necessarily true. C could be outside of A and B. So let's look at it. If C is 6, A and B is 1 and 5. If I do integration 1 and 5, is equal to 1 and 6 plus 6 to 5. But remember, you have to switch the boundary.
Yeah.
That's going to be minus. So it's minus 5 to 6, which is also integration 1 to 5. So that's true too. So statement 3 is true. Statement 1 is true. X cannot pull out the integral. That's just how the way it works. I always thought C has to be between A and B, but doesn't happen. Chain rule. Did you do chain rule right?
I think all those kinds of questions.
Question.
Yeah, those are
Chain rules. Implicit derivative. Yeah.
Those are really easy to do. See? It's just like,
Actually, baseball. How'd you get that? I put it on the floor.
I really long
oh,
ago.
this is the question that the other part. Not all bad.
You went to jail for yes.
1 minute.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, every day. From Monday.
Make sure you finish packet 5. If you don't understand, come back after school to ask me those questions because I'm not going over it. But I can give you the answers.
No, we just do like I think the most of like any of the
Maybe a lot of money.
But still, you out of state tuition. By the time you finish, you're still paying a lot.
Also try quad or quad it tells you
But it's not including room and board. Now I have a nice tight weekend because every time there's only half of you guys are here. If you had nice or tight weekend, tight day. So you got in Questbridge.
No, I didn't cross bridge. I wish. But no, I didn't. Honestly, I'm still waiting on acceptance. Or
overall.
But I have a meeting, so I'm gonna stay here with her.
So okay.
Okay, like Flossie.
Yeah.
I thought Boston's April. I thought Boston released that April.
No, they released on they released Saturday.
Oh, I gotta ask Ginger. Did she get?
Yeah.
Because she wanna go to Boston.
Viewership spike. So it would have been a great investment. Okay. I don't know.
I'm getting it.
I'm happy for you.
If I go there and do it, like, I would do it into the spring, and then like they have a summer session for in London, which is really nice. But I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna go there next week.
And then I.
So USC or Boston University?
Yeah, UC Boston University, and then there's some more that are coming in.
UF?
Areas or.
I mean, yeah, I at first I was gonna go there, but then after Friday and Saturday, I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm getting more acceptances, so.
I have it so good. I love it.
See, look, housing and meals, tuition and fees, blah blah blah, 43. But this is the scholarship they gave me, and then the. So it's like 36. It says whatever equals the amount you're responsible for paying. So
So
like-
subtract both.
yeah, and it's like 5,800 something.
And
which is,
financial aid?
that's like with the financial aid.
No, this is including the financial aid.
Yeah, this is including the financial aid.
Yeah, but you're still paying 6,000 per year.
I know, but like, it's better than my sister. My dad's paying 20K a semester for my sister, cause since she's an immigrant and she's not a citizen, she can't get aid. Which sucks.
No,
See, next week is I week. I get my rejection. I'll let you know. To your sisters, please.
At least you have a very positive attitude. You're not upset and depressed.
You see, like, okay, it's fine. I don't care.
Your seats are so snappy though.
They are. My friend was telling me because he got an early decision. He like there's like a group chat with like admitted kids, and they're like,
They're like rich and wealthy kids.
they are. They are.
So you go there. I don't know if you feel too comfortable with.
For real with like rich people. I've been poor all my life. Like I don't know.
I don't think I think you'll be fine because you have the personality to get along with every kind of thing. So
So long. She'll be coming to lunch.
Deborah is sad today.
She's always tired. Like I always find her like this. Like in this state. I go to my meeting.
I think
But if the meeting ends early, I'm gonna cry.
why are you here?
Probably go over the videos. Like,
No, you should go over the questions.
that's what I'm gonna do, the practice exam 1 and 2. You recorded 2 videos of them. So that's the video that's gonna go over.
I think they are pretty much repetitive.
They are, but like, it's good to like, it's identify when you give writing question. Girl, karate, how can I do this? Oh. Should I do the 5th packet with you, or should I finish the 3rd one? But speeches are due April 7th. And I don't know if I have time this week. I don't know, I'm not into like. I mean. I wouldn't even know before. There's also the fact, like, I feel like I don't wanna be the poster child, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and because of like. I just don't wanna go up and like talk about like, not trauma, but like. R.I.P.
Alright.
May I have a government here? Or multiple?
It's my birthday gift by Sam. Sam, do you want anything?
Same.
Huh? Not coming out?
Be generous.
No, I'll give it to Sam. Sam, give it to me. You... Oh. What is so crazy? It's my birthday gift.
Not a single day. I probably could have come on Friday, but I didn't see the point. Like, I'm going to
You want? end of the year. Time to look at that.
Did you win your event?
Really high for most of them, but everybody's starting getting medals.
Oh, God.
I thought you guys worked so hard.
Maybe start over a little bit.
Yeah.
Michael Remington was gone all week and you guys didn't tell me.
Why don't they
Because I could have lied and said that Michael.
For sure.
What would have been cool?
What?
Oh,
That was my plan.
Yeah.
I got a minute 30 on it.
Michael,
A minute 30?
Yeah.
What's the longest one?
The longest I saw over there was like 2 minutes.
yeah.
Because I was
Maybe we've gotten like
I was gonna say it's kind of like
Huh?
international, you know?
a minute, we've got like
So yeah, it would be that.
So why come? How come she didn't win?
They fell behind schedule because there was like 72 planes and like it was like 12 minutes per team, but they were falling behind on like the every team. So when my time was from 3:15 to 3:45, and when I got there, they were still doing students from 1:15 to 1:45. 4 teams from my division couldn't compete, so they completely canceled the
I
flight
don't
from
know
my
what the
division.
hairstyle.
So I don't even know my ranking.
No, I did. Yes, I did.
That's not fair.
I know when
You're not flying, by the way.
Huh?
I put a little between you.
Oh, am I?
You didn't know that for me? You're so.